Lukemeyer.
Here.
May. Williams.
Here. So we do have a quorum. The committee is now in session. Today we're holding an executive session only on a whole bunch of bills. So I make a motion we go into executive session. Okay. All those in favor of going in? Okay. Everyone in favor of going into executive session? Opposed? All right. We are now in executive session. I make a motion that we bring up SCR9. Do I have a second? Okay. All those in favor of bringing it up, say aye. Opposed? Same. Okay. It is now before you. I make a do pass motion for SCR9. Do I have a second? Any discussion?
What is this? I'm sorry. Give me just a second. I'm just. Okay, so this is the
That we recognize chronic kidney disease.
kidney disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask my sister.
So there's two SCRs attached to this?
Yes.
9 and 10?
Yes. So there should be, the way I've got it set apart here, I've got the summaries for every bill. So there's hers is next. SCR9 is a totally different thing.
Oh, I see. So this packet has everything.
Everything.
We're voting. Everything
Yeah.
we're voting.
Everything you've ever wanted to know is right here in this
SCR9,
one.
kidney disease awareness. Okay, got it.
So, any other discussion? Colton, call the roll.
O'Laughlin.
Aye. Pull that down a little bit.
Rowden. Brown. Eigel. Lukemeyer.
Reading what my notes tell me.
May. Williams.
Is there any way we can, put it,
We're gonna do what we just did. That's what we're gonna do. Oops. So
so
it
it can't go
passed.
consent because,
Sorry. Yeah.
all right, well, thank you.
We didn't do a
I
single
didn't know
consent
either.
bill this year, did we? Not a single consent bill.
All right. I make a motion to bring up SCR10 before the committee. It authorizes the statutorily required independent audit of the State Auditor. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The bill is before you. I make a do pass motion that we pass SCR10. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? This is mine, actually. I think this is filed every year. It's what I was, it's an every year thing that you have to do, I guess. That you have an independent audit of the State Auditor. Okay? Any other questions?
This used to be a partisan issue, imagine.
Any other discussion? All right, Colton, call the roll.
O'Laughlin.
Aye.
Rowden. Brown. Eigel. Lukemeyer.
Aye.
May. Williams.
Too late. It passes. Unanimous? Passes unanimously.
This is a vote for a state auditor to audit the state auditor.
It's a thing we do every year. You have to,
So one's a committee substitute, one's got all the bill text and the summaries in it.
And then the first bill was the, kidney disease,
yeah, recognizing kidneys.
recognizing kidney.
All right, I make a motion that we bring SJR37 before the committee. It repeals restrictions on legislative staff acting, serving, or registering as a lobbyist after their legislative employment. Do I have a second? All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. The bill is before you. I make a do pass motion that SJR37, this is Senator Cierpiot's legislation. Do I have a second? All right, now, any discussion?
Yeah, so I'm trying to get clarification. What was it? Oh, so is this correcting what was in, amendment, what was that, amendment 3?
It just makes the word staff to work as lobbyists, but have to do the 5-year.
2 year.
Not us, but our staff.
Just applies to staff. So basically, it just eliminates that. So when someone leaves the legislature to staff, they can immediately work in the ability to
Yay. Any other discussion? Questions? Colton, call the roll.
O'Laughlin,
Aye.
Rowden, Brown, Eigel, Luke DeMeyer, May,
Aye.
Williams.
That passes. Now I now make a motion to bring up Senate Bill 238. This modifies provisions relating to foreign limited liability companies.
That's that really
Do I have
big
a
long one.
Do I have a second? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed?
Okay.
All right, I make a motion to adopt Senate Committee Substitute for Senate Bill 238. Do I have a okay. All those in favor say aye. Opposed? I now make a do pass motion for Senate Committee Substitute for Senate Bill 238. Do I have a second?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, now, discussion.
Very good. So this is talking about, foreign companies, LLCs can't make campaign contributions to political action committee.
Under this act, a foreign limited liability company is not considered to be transacting business in this state by reason of making a contribution to a political action committee.
Oh, okay, so you're saying they're not, so they're not, okay, they're not doing business, but they can make a contribution.
Correct.
They won't be considered doing business in the state.
Correct.
So that means that just means they don't have to register with the Secretary of State.
Correct.
But do they have to register with the Ethics Commission?
Yeah. If you make a contribution, you have to report it.
If it's a foreign,
Any other question or discussion?
I have a question. So I'm trying to, because it looks like this provision is new from the version that we heard. The food and beverage provision, so this is like if you host an event and somebody donates food and beverage, you don't have to report that as an in-kind?
you do.
No, it looks, this act exempts food and beverage provided at an event sponsored by or on behalf of the candidate from the definition of in-kind contribution or expenditure. So in other words, if you had a fundraiser and somebody sponsored it and provided food and beverage for it, you no longer have to report that. Am I reading that correctly?
That's correct, yeah. So basically,
Yeah, that's what there's two packets.
basically, if somebody, if the lady down the street brings a case of beer, conversation should have to be, in my opinion.
I'm all for that.
Welcome.
Shoot, I'm all.
Let's enjoy it.
Any other question or discussion? Colton, call the roll.
O'Laughlin,
Aye.
Rowden,
Aye.
Brown,
Aye.
Eigel, Luke DeMeyer, May,
Aye.
Williams. Okay, next.
So how many people is,
Everybody's here now.
Rolling back campaign reform.
know what I mean, like I want to say, it's 1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4,
3.
5, 6 to 1.
Yep, 6 to
That
1.
passes by a vote of 6 to 1. I now make a motion
Yeah.
to bring Senate Bill 274 before the committee. This is Senator Trent's. It creates procedures for the appointment of commissioners to a convention called under Article 5 of the U.S. Constitution. Do I have a second? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Same sign. The bill is before you. I now make a do pass motion that Senate Bill 274 be brought to you for a vote. I'm asking for a second. Do I have a second? All those in vote, no, wait a minute. Discussion. Is there any discussion or question?
So this is that, the state's thing.
This is the Article 5 Constitutional Convention where you try to limit term limits.
We don't want any of that.
Oh, yeah, we do. Especially for,
Is this for the, like, the US? No.
Yes, at the federal level.
Oh, absolutely not. Not with the climate we're in, these crazy people shoot.
Yeah, okay. Any other questions or discussion? All right, Colton, call the roll.
O'Laughlin,
Aye.
Rowden, Brown, Eigel, Luke Demeyer,
Aye.
May,
No.
Williams.
5-2.
Yep.
That passes by a vote of 5-2. I now make a motion to bring Senate Bill 378. This is Senator Rowden's legislation. This is same thing, creating procedures for the appointment of commissioners to a convention called under Article 5.
No, it's not. Hold on. Yes, campaign finance.
Okay, so I have a mistake in my book,
That's-
Colton.
Yeah, I know, that's my bad. I'll get it for you.
Yeah.
Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. You can beat up the
Thought, why are we doing it twice? Well, wait a minute. We have the senator here. You explain it to us.
Just says the MEC, when they had the power outage on the filing day last July, I think, there were a bunch of people trying to file their report and couldn't. And there's really no mechanism for them to say, hey, we will extend the deadline for X amount of time to allow for those things to happen. So it just basically says if there's power outage, earthquake, tornado, or something or another, gives them a little bit of latitude to then expand it. That's all.
Any other questions? All right, Colton, call the roll.
O'Laughlin,
Aye.
Rowden, Brown, Eigel, Luke Demeyer, May, Williams.
Okay, this concludes our Committee on Rules, Joint Rules, Resolutions, and Ethics. So I have a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Thank you very much. We're adjourned.
I know, we gotta
Okay.
hit the gavel.